Yo, Tim does Storm Bradley. You already know the rest. Yeah, man, I'm bored. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys, man. Let's talk about this. One of you guys in the comment section was talking about dude Bam and Martinez. I was in the car just a minute ago. My son about to get ready to play his soccer game. I'm about to get it in right now because that's what I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can outwork me in this game. I can't be outworked. I promise you. I go hard. I could put 10 videos together if I want to and talk about this boxing stuff. Yeah, that's how quick I am with it. Quick on the trigger. Anyways, let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this fight. Look, right out the gate, man. So if you guys just want to know what I think right out the gate, I got Bam by knockout. Yeah, it might go 6, it might go 7. I don't see it really going past that. I know everybody going, whoa, wow, what you mean, Tim? Martinez is strong. Martinez, yes, he is. He is. But, Bam is special. Bam is special. You know, Bam is like, he like my playlist, my Apple playlist. That's how he's like. You know, I mean, he is like every single genre, right? Like, it can be jazz. He can flow. He can be rhythmic like jazz. The dude can be hard like rap, you know. If he want to goof off and, you know, play a little country, he can do that too, you know. Alternative, you name it. He can dance to any type of beat, you know. I promise y'all, man, if this dude Bam was black, I think he'd be more appreciated. I really do. You know, I know that's a controversial statement, but I don't give a damn. That's what I think. You know, because nobody talk about Bam enough, right? And we sit up and we say, well, if this black guy was Mexican, he'll get more respect and be loved and so on. But I don't feel that way with Bam. I don't feel like he get that type of respect from the Mexican people. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. But, you know, I don't hear a lot of people talking about Bam Rodriguez, man, and his skills. You know, I hear a lot of brothers talking about Bam and his skills. You know, seriously, his skill set. He's like I don't want to say yeah, I could say it. He like a black Crawford. I ain't gonna lie. A Mexican Crawford. He a Mexican Crawford. That's what he is. Not a black Crawford, a Mexican Crawford. Yeah, you know, without the switching. See, instead of all the switching and being able to go southpaw and orthodox, it's more so of him fighting on angles, right? So substitute that. He fights on angles, fights very well on angles on the inside. But I like the way and how smooth he is in transition from offense to defense, then turning on angles. It's like Bam is able to create as he goes. Bam does some stuff inside the ring that you just can't teach. You can't. And he does it at the right, appropriate time. And that's what makes him so special, right? That's what makes him so damn great. And he's fighting a guy that I believe is... he fights a little bit off rhythm. He does. You know, yes, he's strong. He bull rushes, come forward. You know, he'll change level. You know, quick step in the inside, maybe even shuffle step. You know, maybe even a feint. You know, he'll switch up his rhythm very well, disguise his attacks, you know, very well. But, you know, I see that his footwork isn't that great. And this is where Bam and his footwork is going to take advantage of that. Anytime Martinez is out of position or breaks his base, he's there for the taking. You know, Bam being the smart fighter that he is and being able to adapt and have that versatility, Bam can turn it on and go forward, go backwards, immediately. And he understands when to do it. When to do it. You know, I see Martinez weak to the body. He's very weak to the body, man. I saw him against his fight against Cajas. I saw him get hit downstairs. He did not like it at all. You know, Bam is a vicious body puncher. You know, that's the Mexican in him. You know, he can attack that body very, very well. And Bam is the type of guy that can stay close to you. You know, it's not like he's always forced out. No, he can fight inside the pocket. He can catch punches. He can slip punches. He can roll in these shots. And he can also deliver shots at the same damn time. Bam, I believe Bam might retire undefeated. You know, I truly believe that. I believe he may just very well retire undefeated, man. You know, unless he tests him, you know, can he keep testing himself and going up in weight. And then, you know, some of the size can compensate for, you know, some of the skill that got a lot of guys lack, you know, or he might meet that guy with has the size and the skills as he climb up in weight. But man, like, I want to see Bam against, you know, another killer like himself. I want to see him against Nakatani. You know, that's gonna let me know, like, hey, like, yeah, he's special. He's exactly what I thought he was. You know, he beat a guy like Nakatani, who's been proven just like him and has climbed up multiple divisions and has won world championships just right along as he done. You know, then, I mean, you know, I think he sets himself apart, man. You know, he'd be right up there mentioned among the Inoues of the world. You know, that's where he's gonna be mentioned. But I think he's definitely underrated. I think he's a pound for pound top fighter in the game for sure. Shit, he might even be top 3, man. He might even be top 3. Yeah, but you know, he still needs the you know, more accolades, and that's the reason why all these other guys are ahead of him, you know, slightly ahead of him. But as far as skills go, I think Bam is one of the most skillful guys on the planet, man. You know, I would rank him amongst the top. I would rate his skill set up there with Crawford, man. Yeah, because it's controlled, it's disciplined, and you know, he does it at a very high rate of speed. You know, yeah, he can slow things down, but no, he's constantly in your face, putting the pressure on you, the mental pressure, the physical pressure, you know, hitting you in spots, locating, you know, body shots, sliding on angles, you know, back in front of you. I mean, he gives you so many different looks and so many different skills. You know, his skill set to me seems endless. It seems endless. He got whatever he needs to get the job done. And he got a beard on him too. So I got Bam Rodriguez all day, 7 days a week. Yeah, 7 days a week. He gonna stop this man. Yeah, Martinez, again, tough, gritty, comes forward, a little bully. That's what he is. But when you bully the bully, they don't like it. That's what he gonna do. He gonna bully this bully. And he gonna find that sweet spot. And it's gonna be down to the body. And he gonna stop him. But anyways, that's my time. And I'm Tim Desert Stone Bradley. And you already know the rest. I'm out.